Today we're going to be talking about how to write a budget. If you don't have time to watch this entire video, just get out, move on, waste your time somewhere else. This video is too important to not pay attention. Turn the TV off, tell the person next to you to shut up, and get out a pen and paper and pay attention. This simple thing can change your life. I'm going to get right into it, but this is what we're going to do before we get down on pen and paper and start writing it. You're going to do this budget at the first of the month, and you're going to do it the last day of the month. In between, you're going to do it every 3 days. How many times? Every 3 days. On the 1st, I'm going to write it. On the 3rd, I'm going to write it. On the 6th, I'm going to write it. On the 9th, I'm going to write it. You're just going to keep writing it. Even if it doesn't change, the material doesn't change, you're going to get out a brand new piece of paper and you're going to write it down. I'm going to change the camera angle so we're on a piece of paper doing this, but on the top of the paper, the title, you're going to write Emergency Budget Planning. The reason we want to write the word emergency is because this whole thing is an emergency. You're obviously watching this video because you want to, in some aspect, change the way you live, with the way you budget, make money, anything like that. You're concerned. So it's an emergency. You need to have your mindset changed. It's an emergency. That's why we're going to write it every 3 days. We are going to keep track of every penny you have. Before we get into it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Comment about what you do for budgeting. Maybe you have a different method or a better method. This method for me, the repetitiveness of it is what does it for me. I constantly know exactly where every number is, and we're going to do it every 3 days. Say it again with me. We're going to rewrite this budget every 3 days. Let's get into pen and paper, and I'm going to show you how I do it, and we're going to talk even more about it. But every 3 days, repeat that to yourself 1,000 times. You're going to keep rewriting it. Don't you dare change the video because you think this is too simple. I have a piece of paper here. I wrote the date, emergency, budget, planning. You're going to write that every single time. Next, on this left side here, you're going to write income. Okay? I have 3 bank accounts. You're going to write your bank account. Whoever it is, you're going to write the amount you have. Here, I'm going to fill that out. Venmo money. Do you use Venmo? Write what you currently have. How much cash do you have? Write it down. Macy Sampson. She makes an hourly steady income, so that stays the same. Me, I have probably 10 different sources of income I get each month. Rental, and I have a million different businesses. So this, for me, it would have 20 different client names here. Okay, we would have rental income, we would have other businesses, other side jobs that I show you. So if you work off like that, you have side jobs, write that individually. But let's say it's just you and your wife or whoever, I don't care. Then just write it. She makes this much a month expected. I make this much a month expected. Okay? Don't change this because you think it's too simple. Don't go on to the next video. This is the most important thing of your entire life. Income. Write all your incomes down. We're going to talk about it, I guess now, but the additional side money that I talk about, how cool would it be if you had a snowblow line on there and it said $1,500? Pretty cool. Bills. Every bill you have. We have 3 properties. That's what that is. If you have more than 1 property, write it down. Insurance. Okay? Not going to talk about all these. Spending money. This is very important. It's important that you write down spending money. I give us each $400 each a month to do whatever we want with. All the bills are paid, so this money is for anything you want to do. Yes, we're going to have thousands extra at the end of the month, but that is for investment and other usage. So we both get $400 a month. That's what this is. You can come up with any number you want, but it's important to write spending number down. Food. For me, $300 a month. We've been doing that for a long time. I make a video about how to spend $300 a month for 2 of you. Even if there's 3 or 4 of you, you probably can keep that under $400. I guarantee it. It's all about planning. Write every bill you have down here. Does your bank charge you a fee? Do you have other Hulus? Do you have a Amazon Music thing? Do you have any payment that comes out? And again, this seems so simple. If you haven't changed the video yet, don't. This is the most important thing of your entire life. Here, we're going to add all that up. Line total. This will be pretty high for me, okay? Over here, we're going to add all this up. You're going to write it down. And then in the middle here, you're going to either write plus 10,000 or minus $50. Whatever it is. Whatever number it is, right in the middle, you're going to circle it, put a smiley face for plus, and a frowny face for negative. This, again, helps with your mindset. Frowny face is bad. Okay? That's what we're going to do. We're going to rewrite this every 3 days. In 3 more days, I'm going to get out another blank sheet of paper, do the exact same thing. I'm going to keep every single one of these. This simple concept will change your entire life. Don't be prideful. Don't think it's so simple that you don't need to do it. This will change your whole life. Do it every 3 days. Say it again. Do it every 3 days. Comment the second you have the first one done. I don't need to see it. I don't care about your numbers. If you're plus, oh my gosh, fantastic. If you're minus, comment or private me, and we can discuss it in person, and I can show you how to fix it. Do this. It is so important, and it will change your life. Comment about what you do, how you do it. Are you plus or minus? Please subscribe to this channel so we can change people's lives.